Today, we will read the book about Fatimah al-Fihri. She is the founder of the oldest university of the world. That is really exciting, and I cannot wait to hear about her journey. A long time ago, in the 9th century, a young woman named Fatimah al-Fihri traveled from Kairouan in what is now Tunisia to Fez in Morocco. She moved there with her family, bringing their hopes, dreams, and love of learning with them. Fatimah grew up in a family that cared deeply about education and community. Her father was a successful merchant who taught Fatimah and her sister Maryam to value knowledge, fairness, and generosity. When Fatimah's father passed away, she and Maryam inherited his wealth. Many people might have spent this money on themselves, but Fatimah had a bigger dream. She wanted to create a place where people could learn for generations to come. In the year 859 CE, Fatimah used her inheritance to begin building and expanding a large mosque called al-Qarawiyyin in Fez. This wasn't just going to be any mosque. It would also be a center of learning, where students could study religion, language, science, and more. Little by little, al-Qarawiyyin grew. What started as a mosque soon included places to sit, read, and study. Over time, more and more scholars came to teach and learn. Books and scrolls lined the shelves, and the sound of quiet discussion filled the air. People from all over the Islamic world, and later even from other continents, traveled to Fez to study at al-Qarawiyyin. They learned about many subjects: religious studies, mathematics, astronomy, law, and even music. This blend of knowledge made it a remarkable place. As centuries passed, al-Qarawiyyin collected important manuscripts and rare books. By preserving and sharing these works, the institution helped protect and spread knowledge that might otherwise have been lost over time. Unlike many other places in that era, al-Qarawiyyin developed into a fully structured center of higher learning. It granted degrees to those who worked hard and mastered their subjects. This made it one of the earliest, if not the very first, universities in history. Over 1,000 years have passed since Fatimah al-Fihri founded al-Qarawiyyin. Today, both UNESCO and the Guinness World Records recognize it as the oldest existing, continuously operating university in the world. Its influence was felt far and wide, even inspiring aspects of later universities in Europe. Even now, the University of al-Qarawiyyin continues to welcome students eager to learn. It stands as a beautiful reminder that one person's vision can open doors of knowledge for countless others, century after century. Fatimah al-Fihri may not have been a scholar writing books or discovering new formulas, but through her generosity and foresight, she created a home for learning that has inspired minds for more than 1,000 years. Her story teaches us that you don't need to be a scientist, mathematician, or philosopher yourself to change the world of knowledge. By believing in the power of education and sharing her wealth for a great cause, Fatimah al-Fihri became a true hero of learning and history. This story is inspired by the Hadith. When a man dies, his deeds come to an end, except for 3 things: sadaqah jariyah, knowledge which is beneficial, or a virtuous descendant who prays for him. Sahih Muslim, Hadith 1631. Now let's try to explore the thinking time based on this story and see if you know these answers. Where did Fatimah al-Fihri and her family move to from Kairouan? What did Fatimah decide to do with her inheritance? What subjects were taught at al-Qarawiyyin University? Why is al-Qarawiyyin special in history? What did Fatima's vision teach us about making a difference? What can we learn from Fatimah al-Fihri's story? I hope you like this story today. There's so much more waiting for you. Discover the joy of learning with Hakma. Amazing stories, fun quizzes, and so much more. Download now at hakmakids.com. Jazakallahu khairan.